My Lego hot take is that Lego Castle fans aren't very creative. Now that's a really bold statement. So what do I mean by that? Maybe creative isn't the right word that I'm thinking of. I think I'm more so thinking of the word imaginative. Whenever I see Lego Castle builds, it seems to me at least that it's always like the same couple of factions, the same like blue and yellow castle, or like the same like big square castle with like this huge build. And don't get me wrong, those are really cool. All the builders are really talented, but it just feels like it's lacking imagination, or at least what Lego should be for. Because I see these builds, and like I said, they're all just the same thing. You got the castle, you got the kingdom, you've got the enemy faction, and it always just ends up being the same thing. Now maybe this argument could just go for any Lego fans, especially as we know Lego Star Wars fans. I for one can attest, clone base, clone base, clone base, clone base. Oh, Imperial base, there's a new one. And it even extends to Lego City, I think, with everyone's Lego City just kind of being the same 6 or 7 different modular buildings. But I think that castle builders specifically either tend to just kind of not introduce any lore or anything, and they just kind of follow the same blueprint, which is fine. I have nothing against castle builders. They're all really talented, and I'd love to build a castle one day. But there's only like one builder that I can really think of that really goes all out on the lore, and that's 1x1 Brick. And then I think Goldfire also does some, but my point is I don't usually see a lot of builds that are very unique or fantasy driven. Maybe I'm just not online enough, but I highly doubt that. I don't know. Maybe you guys can send me some, because I don't know of any good fantasy builds. But I'm going to try and break this stereotype by building something very unique, very fantasy driven, very imaginative in the castle theme using this guy. Picked this guy up at Bricklink a couple weeks ago. Brick World a couple weeks ago. And I've been wanting to do something with them, and I pulled you guys on Instagram, and everybody wanted a build with the Green Dragon Knight, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so I apologize if this audio isn't great. I don't have a great mic. Anyways, so I spent all that time shitting on castle builders. I mean, not really. I love castles and castle builders. They're sick, but feel free to shit on me for my build and point out what you think I could have done better, because I'm trying to get better at terrain work and rock work specifically. So let me know how you think this build turned out. You know what? We're starting over. I didn't like that. So I started with a different project, and then like a little bit into it I was like, yeah, this isn't working. This isn't as unique or as cool as I was hoping, so I scrapped it and completely started over. And we're gonna go with this kind of like foresty monument type build. No, you see that?
I believe I've covered the interior.
I did have a couple pieces break on me, as you saw there, which is fine, but I had a bunch of these cool 2x2 wedges, which I had picked up off the Pick-a-Brick wall, and they're in olive green, and so I really wanted to put these to use. So that's kind of what inspired this build. I used 2 big ugly rock pieces underneath. Dude, I got another one. My parts are so old, bro. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a crack like right there where my fingernail is. Jeez. And then my main goal for this build was to just make this statue on top look like it flowed into the rocks, that it was all one piece and not just a minifig standing on top, So I think I did a pretty decent job with it, blending it with the tall rocks on the left side and then the tree on the right. I've never been very good at foliage or trees in general, so I'm pretty proud of this one, how it looks. I got kind of the style down that I wanted. I know it's pretty like small and not very like, not too many leaves on it, but I think it turned out well. You guys let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you want more updates on the Republic frigate build that we're building in minifig scale. And for more small builds like this, I'm going to try and really hone in my LEGO skills from when I was a kid. So thanks for watching. Peace out.